Hello, the audience. Welcome to Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I've never played this game. Okay, obviously I'm kidding. Yeah, okay, I played this game quite a bit. Mainly just because I don't know. And I've already started the new run, which means I can't really do that joke again. Or that bit. That unfunny bit. Anyway, I muted Bennett Foddy about 20 runs ago because fuck that. This isn't the fully completed gold pot. I'm at like 37 wins, I think, right now. You get a Steam achievement if you get 50, and you get the fully gold pot and whatever. I'm still not actually very good at this game, but I have the determination to keep going after I fuck up, so whatever. Anyway, I'm playing this mainly because it's a good game to just kind of talk over, because stuff happens that you can make commentary about, but fucking, it's not, you know, so filled with stuff that you can't talk about other shit, you know? Anyway, yeah, stuff has happened in my life. Future me put up the stuff. I'm so happy. Okay, yeah, so quite a bit. Yeah, so, like, I don't know if I really want to talk about any of that. I just really want to make YouTube videos again, just kind of as a stress reliever. But what YouTube videos can I make? Because, like, you know, if I just play Majora's Mask, then I'm not really going to have anything to say about the game because I'm going to be too focused on the shit I'm dealing with. And then I can't really do any TARDIS videos because I would just talk about the shit I'm dealing with, and I don't really want to talk about it, so I'm really just tired and exhausted, and I can't figure out how to relax, really. And, you know, my hobby is not something that's quite relaxing right now. Just because, you know, I don't know, it's... Oh yeah, I did the, you know, I don't know thing. What I'm trying to get at is the pre-established modes of content that I usually make for my YouTube channel don't seem to be what I can create right now. So I'm doing a one-off video, because the last one I did went pretty well. So, yeah. I'm not like an expert speedrunner at this game or anything. It's not like I can walk on my fucking hammer like an expert speedrunners, but I am relatively good at... Hey! No? Okay. Nice. That's your mama. Jeez. Okay. Whatever those noises were. I haven't recorded in a while, so I'm very out of practice, so if I make words that aren't... If I make sounds that are not words, then that's why. It feels like probably an adult thing, but I just wake up already exhausted. And I don't know how that works. Ugh. I really like the, like, making it super far in, like, a run of this, and then looking down at the text that Bennett Foddy's talking about, and he's like, oh, he still thinks I'm a chimney or something. Yeah. I'm guessing that's where this text is, generally. Whee, okay. Yeah. I suck at this bit just like everyone else, because it fucking sucks. Orange Hill. I get that it's generally accepted to be called Orange Hell, but Hill sounds better, you know? It's part of the mountain. It's not like... It's not meant to be malicious or anything, it's just, you know, it's rocks. Rocks aren't malicious, even when they're made by a malicious creator. Okay. Yeah. I'm at a point where a lot of shit in my life is kind of going wrong, and the things that are going well, I don't trust, because I think they're probably about to go wrong. So, yeah. Ugh. Come on. Over the hill. Okay, there we go. I might do a few runs, because I just realized I forgot to set a timer. So just oh my god. Set a timer. So much shit is going on. I am here for none of it. A vacation would be nice, but like, going somewhere would be stressful, staying here would be stressful, going somewhere with someone would be stressful. I don't want stress. I just want the stress to stop. Right? Is that too much to fucking ask? Apparently it is. It's to the point where on my first run of Bennett Foddy, I actually didn't get mad at all. Because I'm like, yay, I get more shit that I can do. Because like when I fall, I'm like, yes, longer game. It's more game to play, you know? This bit is really frustrating, because I think you gotta pogo your way up and then get your hammer, like, between the sheer slope and the hat. But it's really difficult. There we are, like that, and then you kinda gotta shimmy your way over, which is really difficult. Fuck you. Anyway. I suppose... yeah, thanks. I suppose I should address... I hate my voice. I hate my voice a lot. It doesn't do what I want it to do. It doesn't sound like how I want it to sound. My life is in shambles. I should talk about at least one thing going on right now. And that is my cat died, which is not fun. I've mentioned him a lot. You can probably hear him in the background of a few videos, which I knew at the time I was recording would be a fucking minefield later. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to be very careful when watching older videos. It's not great. Obviously, I'm not, like, jazzed about it. Fuck yeah, fuck you, hat. Alright. I'm jazzed about that, though. The hat can go fuck itself. But yeah. I'm in college now. Again, if you didn't read the list. Yeah, okay. Well, I said it again. I didn't say if you didn't read the list again, but whatever. Yeah, if you didn't read the list, I'll just talk about a few of the things on there. I won't talk about everything, because I'm not ready to talk about everything that was on that list, but I am ready to put it in a quick list on YouTube, in which people can ignore. Okay, point is, cat died, not going to avoid addressing it anymore. He is cremated and on my desk as my third figurine thing on my shelf. So that's going to be in my channel banner. The big orange box in the middle of probably my current channel banner, because I don't plan on removing it from my shelf. That's my cat Meowie. Cremated and inside. Not like in bits and inside, and not like made into the wood. But, you know. No word on whether I'm going to spread the ashes, or if I am, then where. Because I have no fucking clue. I just want him to be with me right now, because I'm going through a lot. Hi, Snack. Alright, Okay. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say on the subject. It's whatever. People have experienced death before. It's nothing new. I've experienced it, again, nothing new. But, like, you know, doesn't get any easier. It, you know, still in the habit of taking care of my cat, but there's no cat to take care of anymore, so I'm just in the habit of, you know, setting out water and food for a thing that's not alive anymore, which is not fun. It is nice, again, to just have the peace of mind that he's on my desk, though. That's worth something, I think. Anyway, that's all I have to say about the cat officially. I suppose let's talk about some other things. I'm in school now for graphic design. And it's not as boring as I thought it would be. It's quite artistic stuff, and since I've been doing thumbnails for a few years, I have quite a bit of experience already in the field. So it's quite nice to be able to, you know, go to a school for a few hours a day and just work on my passion. It's very nice. And yes, graphic design is my passion, or whatever. I'm technically trying to get a, like, film certificate. It's like the first stage in getting, like, a film degree. So, yeah. Man. Anyway, point is, doing a lot of graphic design stuff right now, and then film stuff later. But for right now, it's just, that's pretty much what my life's going at. I'm also unemployed, which was on the list, but it's getting fucking annoying because I have a car and gas and bills and shit. I don't think I have bills, so I don't know why I said that, but still, I have shit I need to spend money on. It's annoying right now, and I don't have much money, and I don't know how to get more, so... Or at least I don't know how to get more without sacrificing time I can't already sacrifice between, you know, relationships with people and, you know, the YouTube channel and college, and everything is so fucking intense right now. I'm not here for it. Okay. Speaking of relationships, like most YouTubers, I tend to not mention that all that often, but... I mean, you know, it's going pretty well right now, I like to think. I mean, that's generally how relationships work. You are only one side of it, so, you know, it's up to the one or multiple other parties to reassure you that, or at least inform you whether things are going well or poorly. So, yeah, at least from my perspective, everything is going well. I don't know if that's factually correct, but I think it's well. So, yes, I am in a proper, loving relationship with someone. It's a long distance, which is pretty rough, but, you know, I'm dealing, so there's that. I won't say their name or anything, because I don't know if they want me to or not. I'll have to ask them. So, yes. 38 wins. Dope. New game. My pot got 2% golder, as you can obviously tell. It becomes kind of unnoticeable from like 40 to 50, if I'm being honest. It still looks a bit, you know, matte yellow rather than gold, kind of. So that's the remnants of the black pot still kind of sticking around. Yeah. I'll get 50 one of these days, because I like the idea of having the Steam achievement. If you came to this video, by the way, looking for classic YouTube getting over it stuff, where people rage and aren't really getting anywhere, theoretically, there should be a link in the description for when Basculins, my best friend, starts playing this. I bought the game and then bought it for him, because I thought it would be kind of funny to... both bias the game at the same time and then beat it first, just to like put on the pressure and make it harder to beat the game. You could call me psychotic for doing that, and I probably am, but I did it anyway, so whatever. I kind of want to... Point is, I really want to get to 50 wins before he gets to a single 1 win, just to make the live streams all that much more sweet. Yeah. It's a rage game, that's the point, in my defense. Anyhoot. Okay. That's, I think, what's going on right now. I can talk about, you know, how that shit makes me feel or whatever, but that's generally all the shit that's happening. Or at least all the shit I'm really ready to talk about what's happening. Long-distance relationships are rough. I've been trying my best, but I don't know if it's working, and naturally my anxiety is just screaming, you're fucking this up all the time. So, but I'm trying to keep a level head and not assuming that I am actually fucking it up. I'm trying to keep some distance between how I'm feeling and what's actually happening. So, you know, if they don't say I'm not, if they say I'm not fucking it up, then I'm not fucking it up. I think it's part of being in a relationship to trust the other party. Or parties, if you're polygamous. Here we go. Okay. No! No! Piss. Okay. Oh. I am happy when the relationship is going well, let's just say that. We haven't had any, like, disputes or anything so far. but we've been fine. Anyway, we've known each other for like well over a year and been dating for less than that overall. It's been a weird story. I'll tell you about it later. But yeah. For right now, it's hard to put it into words. I like them. Let's say that, and move on to something else. Okay. No. Oh my god, all the way back down I go. Okay. What's nice is that while he's still talking about shit, he doesn't taunt you for falling. It's only when he stops talking about shit that you've made progress about, then he stops. So if you like make brand new progress, then immediately throw yourself off, he's not going to point it out. Which is nice. Coffee cup. It's hard to find something to do that relaxes me, you know? Because it's either I'm working on shit, in which I'm obviously not relaxed, because, you know, working on shit while being stressed means you don't get as much shit done, which means I also feel like I'm not doing it right, and then when I even finish it, I'd be like, oh, that took me too long, or, oh man, there's still so much stuff I want to change about it, or I didn't do it right. But then if I'm trying to relax, then I'm like, well, no, I'm not doing my work. So, yeah. I can't just play Getting Over It because I'm feeling like I'm wasting time, so I have to record Getting Over It, but now I'm not making good enough commentary. So just, there's really good examples throughout this video. I can't do that pull pogo to skip furniture or whatever. Not furniture, whatever that skip was called. Slide skip, that's what it is. I've been watching speedrunners play this game for years, so... That's basically why the first run was pretty easy, because I already knew how to solve most of it. Although it doesn't make the controls any easier to use. It kind of does, actually, because I know how the hammer's going to work and all that. Quite fun. Anyhoot. I think I'm overall quite happy with my relationship, just to say that. I like the other person quite a lot, like a lot. And I tell them that all the time for the record, so... I'm just trying to toe the line between, like... You know, telling them that I really like them and obsessively telling them that I really like them to the point where it stresses them out and they don't want to talk to me. I don't know if that's a thing that can happen between me and this person, but if it is a thing that can happen, I'm going to try and avoid it. So... I'm trying to be rather conservative with sharing my feelings, but still actually sharing them, so. Anyway, I don't know if that's going well. They say it's going well, so I'm just going to trust them. But my anxiety's still off the roof. Anyway. Off the roof? Through the roof, that's the one. Off the charts, through the roof, that's the word. But hey, as far as I'm aware, that's what love is. That's just... constant anxiety all the time. Anyway. I'm sure it'll get easier once it's no longer long distance, but we're both in school right now in our respective locations, so it's kind of difficult to see when that's going to be. Again, I don't have a job, so I don't have money, which means I don't have money to visit, which means fuck. Damn it. I'm gonna kill Diogenes with a fucking hammer. Not this hammer. It's gonna be like a ball peen hammer. I don't know why. I just feel like that would be the one that hurts the most, you know? Because I just look at ball peen hammers and I'm like, ow, you know? Like sledgehammers, you're like, oh, okay, destroying brick walls or whatever. But ball peen hammers, I don't actually know what those are used for, apart from caving in the skulls of not the people I've hurt. I didn't kill 12 people with a ball peen hammer. at once. It was kind of impressive. It was just one clean swing through 11 skulls, and then it kind of stopped at the 12th. Kind of like a jigsaw thing. The 13th person made it out, but at what cost? I'm rambling because I'm focusing on the game. Okay, so what's confusing me about why I feel stressed all the time is that, like, I'm in a really loving relationship with someone I care about, and I'm in school doing something that I've always wanted to do, and I'm still stressed all the time. So I don't know what's wrong. I mean, it could just be my anxiety disorder, or it could be some other evil entity lurking over my shoulder all the time that I constantly sense. There's probably a word for that, like some kind of disordered word for that. I don't know. I just... I keep telling myself that it's okay to feel bad. It doesn't feel like it's okay to feel bad. I don't know. I pretty frequently just pin it on the fact that my cat just died, and I've, you know, been with my cat since I was 6, so for the vast majority of my life, and for, you know, almost all that I can remember, I've been with my cat. And we've been, you know... It would come to the point where, like, we would wait for each other to come down the hall so we can walk together down the hall. It was just kind of sweet. And, you know, I would open windows and stuff, and he'd sit in them, and... yeah. I would lay on the couch, and then he would lay on top of me on the couch. It was very nice. I'm going to miss a lot of that. But... yep. I mean, things die. That happens. Animals die all the time. People die, too. No one in my life, I think... no person in my life has... died as of late. Let's say that. People in my life have died before, but, you know, not within the last 5 years, I think. So, all is well on that front, at least. Yeah. I want to play Majora's Mask right now, because, you know, I love that series, and it's going well, I think. But when I play Majora's Mask, I don't know what there is to talk about, because if I just... I don't know. The whole thing's about grief, right? And I'm going through that right now. But I don't know to what extent that becomes, like, tacky or even kind of psychotic. If I'm like, my cat just died, let's talk about grief. It sounds like it's, like, you know, my cat dying is like an excuse to make content or whatever. You could, I mean, accuse me of doing that right now, but I don't know. I guess, I mean, this is what PTSD is, which, by the way, I got diagnosed properly with PTSD. So, make of that what you will. The whole situation that I talked about in my This Choice video, that was PTSD, not OCD. They're very similar, apparently, but PTSD is specifically surrounding a tragic event, or a traumatic event, rather. So, yeah, that checks out with the name of the disorder. Anyway, I think it's that still fucking me up. Obviously, should probably get to therapy. How would I pay for it? Don't know. I don't have a job because all of my time is being taken up by everything else. Point is, I think that's where a lot of the stress is coming from. Where my best friend of many, many, many years, turns out he was just lying to me, and he wasn't my best friend or whatever, and he fucking borderline, if not actually hated me. He pretty strongly implied he hated me. Considering he said that he didn't hate me for a while. So, that kind of sounds like he said it. Yeah, point is, I've got that fear always where I don't know who in my life is lying anymore. I don't know if, like, my relationship is just a sham or not. Or if, like, you know, all my other best friends are also doing that same thing. And because, you know, one guy finally said it, they just feel like they can't say it either. Because they're like, oh, well, you know, that hurt this person quite a bit, so Now, I can't say it because it'd be rude or whatever. Just be doing the same thing. I don't know. And of course, I know for a fact that I'm overthinking this. I mean, people have, like, school and shit they need to deal with, and I'm sure that my friends are trying their best to make as much time for me as, you know, they can with their lives and mental states and whatnot. And, you know, I'm sure that things are not as conspiratorial as my brain keeps assuming that they are, but it doesn't stop the feeling from being there, you know? I am usually not this bad, I promise. I'm gonna keep going until... Oh my god, he's actually taunting me with, like, failures now. That's fun. I'm gonna keep going until I beat this run, and then if I need to edit stuff down... I don't think I need to, now that I figured out how to properly upload stuff, so I should be able to upload, like, 4-hour-long videos if I need to. I don't imagine I would, but if I wanted to, then I can. This might be that, depending on how long this run takes, because I'm not going to stop until then. Okay, I think I've said quite enough about my current feelings and whatnot. I don't know if there's anything else I didn't mention. I mean, there's, you know, my transition or whatever, but nothing new on that front. Evidently, you'd hear if there was something new on that front. Haven't been doing voice training as much as I should be, because, you know, I really like the voice that I can make when I do it. It makes me sound like Maryland or Snapcube. And those are two people I look up to quite a bit. Not only just artistically, but also as people. They just seem like very happy people, and like they know where their lives are going to an extent that they can be happy with change, you know? I just always looked up to people like that. And the fact that I could theoretically become a person like that one day is really great. So, I strive for that. That's my end goal. Have a life like that. You know, preferably physically near my partner. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Come on. Fucking finally. Alright. Gently ease myself up here. There we go. Now it's impossible for me to fall and lose progress. Yeah. Ignore that. Ugh. I don't know, you know? That one makes sense, alright? In my defense, that one makes sense. You can understand that I don't know. Like, am I just not doing what I should be doing, or something? Am I not seeking the correct entertainment? There's that, you know, because art traditionally is people seeking out things that they don't tend to do in their day-to-day life. So, you know, that's why Minecraft is so popular in first world countries, is because we don't have to worry about fucking finding food for our next meal usually. So the idea of doing that in a game is novel. So, you know, it's kind of fun to try and build a neighborhood or whatever in that when you're not spending all of your time building an actual neighborhood. So, yeah. So I don't know if, like, my life is just happier on average, and I should be playing things like Dark Souls or some shit, like really grim, dark shit, because, you know, most grim, dark shit in my life is kind of over. Because, well, I suppose it's definitely not, because, you know, my cat's corpse is sitting right next to me, and it's been like less than 2 weeks. But yeah, maybe I should just stop obsessing over this shit and just fucking relax. Maybe I just need to take a day or two off and relax. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I hereby swear that I'm gonna do that. I might record a few more videos, maybe. I wanted to do a video on Raft, and I tried to do that, but I wasn't making any good commentary, so I'm probably gonna delete the footage and probably the map. But who knows? And then I did make changes to my TARDIS, but I've made so many fucking TARDIS videos, I think people are sick of it. And also, all it is just me talking about my feelings like this. And I wanted to play Getting Over It, which is different than my TARDIS, but I still get to talk about shit. But it's not the same generic background where I, like, jump on the fucking lanterns or whatever. Instead I pogo off the lanterns! I'm gonna scream. Okay. I'm going to make more videos. I finally got my editing software figured out. It's a lot easier now to make videos. It's just the recording bit that's a problem. Before it was the editing, now it's the recording. So, yeah. I feel lightheaded because I've been talking a lot more than I have for the last, Future me, put up the date. Thanks, that's a lot. Okay. Man. I've started writing shit down like a nerd. Anyway, but no, like keeping like a journal about how I'm feeling and stuff, because I've been told it helps, and I think it has been helping, because I'm not bothering people with telling them. So, yay. I've technically been doing that for a while now. Since middle school, I've had like a note sheet, but I've started writing like little poems about stuff. Just because I know I'm the only one that's ever going to read them, and it's okay if it's cringy or weird or bad, because, you know, push comes to shove, if you end up reading them, that means that you invaded my privacy, and that's on you. So, if you see cringy or weird stuff, that's on you. That's not my fault. That's supposed to be private. Fuck you. That's generally how I get around writing down my feelings. Fuck you! Really? Really? Okay. Okay, this is public domain, so we're good. I really like school, and I really like my partner, but I've gotten to the point where I keep annoying my friends by gushing about how much I love my partner. And that's what I end up writing the poetry about. It's just if I write shit down like that, I end up like being like, yay, I feel like I got that out, but I didn't bother anyone with it. I didn't, you know, make my partner feel like I'm an obsessive, nerdy thing. Anyway. They're probably watching this, because they have my YouTube channel. My friends are probably also watching this. Hello, friends! Okay, fuck. Okay. Oh, I've had some neat fan interactions, by the way, on my Discord. Public Discord. It's linked on my main YouTube page, by the way. Feel free to join, it's quite fun. But there's like 2 fans on there right now. Fucking no! There are other people on the Discord that also like my videos, but those are like the 2 people that I know specifically as fans, and they came to the Discord for that reason. Yes! No! God damn it. Oh, it's gonna be a long video, huh? I really like my fans. I haven't had a bad fan interaction. I've had a really weird one time. 2 times. I've had 2 really weird ones, where I think it was just that both fans were rather young. And, you know, if you've ever been to r/youngpeople YouTube, YouTube comments written by young people are weird. They tend to be incomprehensible or have weird motivations to them. So, yeah. Yeah. And by young, I don't mean like 17 or whatever. I mean like between 5 and 10, you know? It's like, oh, you should probably not be on my channel. Not that, like, I would ever forbid someone from being on my channel. My family's always had the idea, like, if you're old enough to have found it on your own, you're pretty much old enough to have, you know, to see it or deal with what you see. So, I think that's a good way to live, you know? The internet's the Wild West, and you should be... You know, the "Are you 18" on websites isn't actually really an age restriction. It's just, are you smart enough to lie about your age? And if you aren't, then you're not allowed on the website, because fuck you. I'm mainly talking about Radom. He was not smart enough to do that. Fucking somehow! Dude was, like, on track to being the valedictorian, and he still only had, like, a 17-year-old account, so he was still only on, like, YouTube Kids and shit. It's like, how, even? Anyway. Enough talking trash about my old best friend that I still care about quite a lot. Anyway. Not to, like, an obsessive degree. I don't want anyone to think that. It's... I really hope that one day... I don't want to make this sound mean, but I hope that one day he can kind of get over himself and talk again. Because I get that I did things that were wrong. And so did he. And I'm willing to admit what I did wrong. But he isn't. So, yeah. I am, like, 99% sure we'll never see each other again or talk again, but I hope that the 1% happens. That'd be nice, to just get an email from him in, like, 20 to 30 years, being like, hey, I'm ready to talk. That'd be nice. But, you know, I genuinely don't think that's going to happen. I think... I'm already... I don't have great self-esteem, but I do think that, you know... just that classic anxiety of like, oh god, everyone hates me. It's like, that's a person that actually realized that I am a bad person, and like, I genuinely don't believe there is fixing that realization, because I don't believe that it's incorrect. So, I get that I probably shouldn't. Not great to have a low self-esteem or whatever. I've never ridden a snake, by the way. I'm waiting till it happens either dynamically or on my 50th run. I'll do it. Or maybe my 51st is like a celebration. Anyway. I hate the bucket. It's so annoying. I just hope the future is good, you know? I hope I can talk to the people I care about again. I hope I can tell the people that I care about now that that's the case. I don't know. Maybe it's probably bad that like 2 years later I'm still dealing with the same fucking melodrama bullshit, but whatever. Ugh. I bought a nice hat recently. That's where my mind is at. God, adjusting your hammer on this bucket is impossible. Okay, here we go. And we swing to the left, and swing to the right, and get up here. God damn it! Man. Oh, I'm not sure if I ever made this clear, by the way, in the this choice video, but by the time Radom stopped talking to me, I no longer felt that way for him, which is a cruel irony. But Yeah, I never got the chance to explain that to him because he never wanted to talk to me. So that sucks. So I mean, if that was genuinely the only reason, then that's not on me, I think. I tried to tell him a number of times, but he would not listen to me. So that is on him. I'm sure that there are countless multiple other reasons, or maybe some other misconception that I'm completely unaware of, or maybe something that I did do that I completely forgot, or I don't know. I'm sure there's many, many reasons that happened. Or maybe there's fucking no reason at all. Maybe he's just a fucking asshole that I'll never see again, and it's probably for the best. I don't know. I never will know. Theorizing about it is pointless. Ugh. All I can do is care for the people I love now. Which right now is basically everyone I talk to on a pretty frequent basis. And a few people I don't talk to all that frequently. I'm trying to talk to them more, but they are relatively busy. So, because I'm in that point in my life where people are in college. And I don't like the idea that the next point in my life after this is when people have families. That's scary. I don't want to say this because it might sound weird or not, but this video is long. People probably clicked off by now. I'm more terrified of the idea that I might be like the first one in my friend group to properly have a family. Because, as weird as it may seem or whatever, but I think my relationship might go there. I would like it to, at least. That I have never seen the point in relationships that don't have some kind of end goal. That's my end goal, and as far as I'm aware, I would like it to go there, so... it's just, relationships are all about seeing if the other person feels the same. Which is fun. Up we go. Yes, the one person who came this far. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nope, that's too far. I really like space. Not only just actual space, but, this section of the game. It's quite fun. Whee! Like we've been 0G. Oh, fun fact. If you throw yourself too far to the left or right, it wraps around. So you can't fall out of space by going too far left or right. Which is nice. I was always afraid of that. I was afraid of, getting all the way to the top and then... Yeah. Falling all the way fucking back down. Although I think that would be quite fun. It's part of it, Ugh. Moral of the story: I miss my cat, love my partner, school is school. I'll stick around for the end of the credits because I like the credits, and also the Benefati puts in a little thank you to Davey Reedon, another one of my favorite game developers. Not that Benefati is one of my favorite game developers. He made Quap, he's an asshole, but yeah. I'm kidding. I respect him. It's not like I love him as a... I don't know where that sentence was going to go, if I'm being honest. Anyway. I guess it's difficult to relax and trust the people that I love, that they care about me at least enough to not do that again, But now that I think I've gotten all of it out, I think I'm over it. Badoom ching. Okay. This whole video was not just a pun. This was just, I needed to get it out, and then, I don't know, I could play like Subnautica, or Raft, or Minecraft, or things without water. Who knows? I do want to make a few more one-off videos, because I really like these. It's nice to just play a game. Davey, let me get this guy. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I've got a few more one-off videos. If I'm gonna be honest, I really like doing the videos. I think Nerdcubed really got this kind of style down that I want to try and go after, which is like knowing enough about the game that when you start recording, you're not just bumbling around and figuring out the controls or whatever, but not knowing so much that it's boring. So you still like find new things and still discover shit. And, I don't know. It's just fun. I think I did a good job with the Fatal Labyrinth video. Got a lot of good engagement, you know? Not like in an analytical sense. I mean like in an artistic sense, where like people watched it and enjoyed it and paid attention, and that's something no money can buy unless you're Mr. Beast, in which money buys that rather frequently. Also, he makes good content in general, and I'm not trying to trash Mr. Beast or anything. Okay, well, future me, I hope you have fun editing this. Put in a gif of a dragon. There it is. Okay. Okay, good night, everybody.